Hello and welcome to Female Nature. Are you affected by constipation or do you know somebody who is affected? This video might be useful for you. Constipation is when people are not able to poo or pass feces or open their bowels, however you address it, whichever way you talk about it or what it means to you, is not being able to open your bowel, or having hard and dry poo, or struggling or straining to go to toilet. If you eat every day, you should be able to go to toilet every day or open your bowel. But sadly, some people are affected by not being able to go to toilet, and it can be excruciating. It can be frustrating as well. So, constipation can affect any age. Young people suffer with constipation, older people as well. And it's more so when people get older, when the system is slower. Constipation can be caused by not drinking enough fluid, enough water, and people not eating enough vegetables and fruits, not taking enough fiber. Lack of exercise can also cause constipation because people are sitting in the same place for a long time. So lack of mobility is not enabling the body to move, and the bowel is not able to move as well. So people cannot go to toilet every day. Stress and medication can also cause constipation. So on this video, let's talk about what you can do to help the situation if you're affected or if you know somebody who is affected. Try and avoid food that is made with wheat. Let's talk about the things that you can avoid doing. Avoid eating wheat or flour, like wheat flour. Things like bread, biscuits, pies. Eating hard food can also make you constipate. When I say hard food, these are the food that is difficult for the body to digest easily. These type of foods can include meat, particularly red meat, and even chicken. Maybe you need to try turkey instead of red meat or chicken. Turkey might be better for your stomach and will not make you constipate. Some nuts as well can cause constipation. Some hard nuts like almond, some hard crisps as well can make the body constipate. Some people find that rice also make them constipate, especially if it is not cooked very soft. If it is cooked hard, it will take the body longer to digest it, and which means it will be difficult for the person to go to toilet after, like the next day after eating rice. Too much protein, people need to be aware that even though protein is good for you, but too much of it is not good. It makes the body, it makes people suffer with constipation. It might be not just meat, um, protein from meat. It can also be protein, say from soya milk or soya itself. So these are some of the things you need to avoid. Some medications as well make people constipate. Things like antihistamine. You'll be surprised. Antihistamines cause constipation, and especially antihistamines that have cetirizine um, hydrochloride in them. If it is others, like maybe they have loratadine, that may be softer for the stomach. But any antihistamine that really, even though it is good for when people have hay fever or cold, to dry up the nose area. Think about it. If it's drying any part, to say, if the eyes are runny and it dries the eyes from itching, if the nose is runny and it stops the nose from being runny, if people are sneezing a lot and it helps with that, it is very likely that if it is drying other parts of the body, to ease the effects of maybe hay fever or seasonal problems. It is likely to dry the stomach area as well, to dry the bowel, which means people will have constipation. So you'll be surprised to know that things like antihistamine can cause constipation. For everybody, not everybody is affected in the same way. It may not affect some people, but some people may be affected. So you need to bear that in mind. Other medications as well are likely to cause constipation. So it might be good for you to discuss with your doctor if you are on prescribed medication, and always read the leaflets that come with your medication. And too much fiber, even though fiber is good for you, too much of it is not, because it has a reverse effect. So it can also cause constipation. Now, let's talk about the things that you can actually do to remedy the situation, to make it easier for you to open your bowel every day. Drink plenty of water. Water is good for you. Drink enough water every day to keep your system nourished, hydrated, and that will also help your bowels not to be dry, so you'll be able to go to toilet. Eat gluten-free food. In most countries, in most shops, you can get wheat-free bread, gluten-free biscuits, the things that you like, but avoid wheat-based products. But sometimes you will find, or people find, that even though wheat on one hand might affect them, wheat on the other hand doesn't really affect them. For example, they can eat wheat-based cereal and it doesn't constipate them. But people need to be aware of some of the things, some of the foods that they can actually cause them to constipate. Exercise is very important. Get the body moving and get the bowel moving as well. When you sit still for a long time, every part of the body is just still and not moving, and that includes your bowel. Okra is very good for you. Okra with spinach will really loosen your bowel and help you go to toilet. Squeeze some orange, fresh oranges as well, not like the juice that you get from the shops. Buy the whole orange and squeeze the oranges yourself and drink. That will also help you. It will loosen the bowels and help you go to toilet. Oily fish is also good, like mackerel. It lubricates the bowels and help you go to toilet. Also try whole or full fat milk, whether it is the liquid form or the dry form. But full fat will be easier for you, for your stomach, as long as your body tolerates dairy products. Full fat milk will be able to help you loosen your bowels so that you can go to toilet. As we mentioned earlier, cereals might be good, even though we're saying avoid wheat-based food, go gluten-free. But some cereals are also good for the stomach, like bran cereals, bran flakes. They will also help you. Or bran, whether the flakes one or the whole one, and oats as well. Oat is quite good for the stomach, so it will really help you loosen up and enable you to go to toilet. Adequate fiber intake is also necessary. Things like apple, your vegetables, your fruits. Beware of too much sugar in fruit. So everything in moderation, but eat enough vegetables, enough fruits, add enough fiber in your diet to help your system function effectively. And soft food, especially if we're getting older and the body is slower in walking or in digesting food, or going to toilet if people struggle with constipation. Try to make your food soft instead of hard. Even when you cook your meat, let it be really soft instead of hard. That will really help you to keep your bowels regular. When you're having yogurt, if you have access to yogurt, which most people do, you can add your fruits in the yogurt. That will really help because yogurt is quite good for the gut, it's quite good for the stomach. If you add fruits to your yogurt, that will really loosen your bowels and help you to keep regular. What you need to bear in mind if you have constipation is as soon as you feel like going to toilet, don't delay. You need to go to toilet straight away. Don't even delay by a minute or so. You need to leave everything you're doing and go to toilet. Because when you don't go straight away, it dries up and that causes constipation. You will now struggle to pass the poo when eventually you go to toilet. So don't delay when you feel like going to toilet. And when you go, give yourself enough time. Don't rush. Just give yourself, if it was taking you maybe 2, 3 minutes previously to do your business in the toilet and you're finished with, when you start having constipation, give yourself enough time. Go straight away and allow yourself adequate time. It is very important. Watch how your body functions. Watch what you eat and then check next day how your body is reacting to it. That will help you to determine which foods are making you to constipate. Avoid constipation by all costs if you can. Some people have it really chronic. Some people is just intermittent, it's just temporary. It depends on what they eat. Maybe the next day they are regular again, that's fine. But if you're going for more than 2 days and not going to toilet, you need to really do something about it. You need to help yourself. Try different types of food as we've mentioned now, and adequate intake of fluids. Try and remedy the situation first. If you can't, and if it's prolonged, maybe you need to see your doctor. Again, there are things that you can get, medications that you can get, not just medications, but some natural stuff that you can get, say like detox tea from the shops or your drugstore, senna tea or senna tablets. But remember, don't take senna regularly because it can have an adverse effect on your stomach. So try dried prunes. This will also help you to be regular, but be mindful of the high sugar intake, the high sugar content of dried fruits. Try also things like lactulose, some liquid that you can get from the medication shop can also help you. And again, if you speak with your chemist, if you're having like chronic constipation, speak with your chemist to find out if they can give you, they call it suppository. It's a gel-like capsule that you can insert in your back passage, push it all the way in, and lie still. As soon as you push it in, you feel that like going to toilet straight away, but you have to bear it. Bear it, lie still on your stomach, and give it about at least half an hour to 45 minutes for it to dissolve fully in your back passage right inside. And then you can go to toilet and clear any constipated poo that is blocking the passage. That way, it will help your system to be regular. Speak with your chemist before you go to your doctor anyway. Even if you speak with your doctor, they will let you know. You can get it easily without prescription. You can get it over the counter. It's constipation relief suppository. It's gel-like capsule, gel, and it's capsule that you can push right through in your back passage. So this will also help you as well to keep regular. But I advise strongly for you to see your doctor if the problem of constipation persists. If you've tried everything on your own and it's not going away, and particularly if you think that you are losing weight or you have pain in when passing when pooing, or if you have any blood in your poo, don't delay. Please speak with your doctor. Try all these self-help tips and see if you can solve the problem and make it um, daily routine, make it a new lifestyle to avoid all the things that really make you constipate. So I hope this video is helpful to you and the people around you. Please share it and please comment on the video as well. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so to help us grow. Thank you so much. Look after yourselves. Have a beautiful life.